Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dale and I am the hiker behind RI Hiking Mom. I am going to share, this video is what I am packing for food on my 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. And it's been a while since I've been backpacking, so I might have too much food, but I'm not sure. But I like to be prepared because I have dietary restrictions. So I have a few dietary restrictions. I am gluten-free and dairy-free. They are not allergies. I do not have any anaphylaxis allergies. I just have an intolerance to both of those things. So it does make finding food a little bit more challenging. So I will go through each meal and then, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. I did find that, and yes, it's really hot and humid today. We were going to go hiking, but it's so humid and there's a heat advisory. So we set up the inside kids play tent. In case you're wondering what my background is. So the helpful thing is that REI, at least the one in Rhode Island, because yes, Rhode Island is small and there is one REI here, has charts. I don't know if I have pictures of them from my last trip there, but they have charts and color dot stickers that show you like a certain color is dairy-free, a certain color is gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, and I can't remember what the other colors are. But if I have a picture, I will throw it in here. I just don't remember if I took that or not. So, all right, let's dive in. All right, let's start with breakfast. So I have things portioned out into meals. And for breakfast, I'm going to try these Ova Easy egg crystals. This is a big bag. There is, I think, 12. Wait. One bag is 12 eggs. So I usually eat at least 2 eggs in the morning. I will be sharing this with my dad, who's going backpacking with me. Look at that, naps and snacks. Okay, I forgot I put that shirt on. Never tried these before. Yes, I'm bringing the whole bag because I wanted them to stay fresher, and I'll put them in a bag when I open them. If I don't like them, if we happen to run into someone on trail who does like them or wants to try them, then I'll gift them. If not, then we'll see what happens after that. Can I take this tag thing off of it though? I don't know if that's actually gonna, one less piece of trash. There we go. I got these at REI. So there's that. So eggs and some olive oil to cook them in, and bacon bits, because who doesn't love eggs and bacon? So I have not gotten, there are gluten-free tortillas. I will post a picture here. Mission, I think, is the brand. So I will be bringing gluten-free tortillas. I just wanted to get them closer to my trip, so I don't have them on hand right now. And I will be doing like a scrambled egg and bacon wrap. I also have a tablespoon because I need to try and make sure I actually measure them correctly, where I've never had them before and I don't know what the consistency is supposed to look like. Yes, I am going to bring a tablespoon. Then I also am bringing oatmeal. So in case that's a total flop, I don't ideally want to be carrying out food that's already cooked, but we are hiking in, setting up camp, doing a day hike the next day, coming back to the same camp. So we have to just carry the food in and then back out we're leaving on a Friday, carrying everything in and coming back out on a Sunday. We'll make it work. So 2 bags of oatmeal for 2 mornings. And then I have my coffee, so I got 2 packets for each day. I'm wondering if I'm just gonna throw in another one just in case I want one in the afternoon. Probably shouldn't, but just in case, or want a third one in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about those. Probably will add another one. They weigh next to nothing. And then I put collagen in my coffee in the morning. So I have collagen, which 2.5 tablespoons is a serving of the collagen. This is 2 servings. So I'll use my tablespoon for this as well. And this is actually in a breast milk storage bag. So I had a bunch of these left over, and they actually make perfect baggies that are like sturdier, less chance to rip, and they're a good size. So, and that's what the oatmeal's in as well. Gluten-free oats. I've not found, other than in huge bags of like powdered coconut milk, I haven't found powdered almond milk or anything like that, or like shelf-stable almond milk that's not in a huge container. If you happen to be dairy-free and gluten-free and you know of some more backpacking friendly, lighter weight options for almond milk, or even, I don't know if I love coconut milk, but I'd be willing to try it, please let me know. All right, and that's breakfast for the 2 mornings. Okay, next is lunch. So for lunch, I have 2 options. So I have a packet of chicken. This is, gluten-free, dairy-free. It is not vegan. Oh, it's soy-free too. Interesting. Cool. Mayonnaise packets. And, when we do takeout sandwiches, we always grab some mayonnaise for both my husband and my daughter. And we had some extras, so I've been saving them. Any extras we have, and keeping them. So this with some bacon bits and a tortilla. That'll be one lunch. The next lunch, so I'm going to be packing food for the drive up on Sunday for lunch. Saturday I'll need lunch. We'll be out on the trail, and I'm going to bring, while we do our day hike, bring both these options so that I can decide what I want. But Sunday, I don't know what time we'll be getting out of the woods and whatnot. So I did pack enough for 2 lunches just in case we need them. So I have rice cakes, which I know they're not the best like calories, but they are carbs, and I really like them with peanut butter. So I thought that would be a good even snack, lunch snack, whatnot. I could also put peanut butter on a tortilla as well. I'll probably throw an extra tortilla in my bag. Peanut butter. This is a Skippy Natural, and it's a squeeze pouch, which is pretty cool. So next we're moving on to dinner. So for dinners, I have, let's see. All right, so I have like 2.5 kind of options. Ooh, my spoon. I'm actually borrowing my dad's Sea to Summit spoon for dinners, as well as this. I'll show you this. Okay, so one dinner is going to be ramen. So this is gluten-free ramen. Okay, it's rice ramen. It's brown rice flour and millet flour for the noodles. I have eaten these at home a couple times, and they are good. I did try these before we went. Now, the soup packet that's included, I don't know. It doesn't really sound like my kind of taste of flavor, so I will not be eating that soup packet, but I do have bare bones bone broth packets, so I will be using these. And it calls for 2 cups of water for the ramen, so I'm bringing 2 of these, and figured this is also adding 20 grams of protein to this. And I have another chicken packet, so that'll be a dinner. So that's dinner 1. My second meal is going to be, I splurged on this one. This is a good to go mushroom risotto. It just looks good. I've seen people eat this and it looks delicious. So this is plant-based. Let's see. Oh my gosh, right here. Gluten-free down here, vegan. So I know that I am not vegan, but I know that if something is listed as vegan, it doesn't have animal products in it. So I know just by reading this that I can eat it. I will though, because I am not vegan, I just can't eat dairy. So I will add some chicken to it if I find I need to. There's 410 calories in here, 13 grams of protein just in this. So we'll see how hungry I am. Like I said, I haven't been backpacking since I was in high school, so I do not know what my hunger level will be when I'm out there, and I want to be prepared. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So that's that. So this was, you know, on the more expensive side, but it is lightweight. So we'll see. Hopefully it tastes good. If, for whatever reason, I really don't like that, I did bring an extra broth packet, and I could always just eat the chicken. Like, I won't just open it up and mix the chicken right in, because if I don't like it, then I can just have some broth, some chicken. I did also pack a couple extra mayonnaise, so I could even do another wrap and maybe not have the broth. So bringing options. All right, so that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And now we'll move on to snacks. All right, now we're moving on to snacks. So I do like to snack. I really like to eat in general. So that's why I'd rather have more food than not enough food. Especially since, like I said, on Sunday when we come out of the woods, I don't know what restaurants will be around, if there's will be a place that I can grab something to eat. So I like to have enough. So that way, if there's nothing out that I can eat, we don't have to stop at a grocery store. I can just reach in my bag and grab whatever snacks I have left. So each day, I brought a chopstick. I really like chopsticks. So I have one for each day. I won't eat more than just one a day. So I have those. And then I know that these are heavy, but I like them with my chopstick, really. So I actually did 2 of these. They're baby food pouches. They have carrots and apple. Figure, hey, what's a little veggie thrown in there? So I have 2 of those ones and 1 just plain applesauce, because like I said, I like to have this alongside my chopstick. Don't know why, I just do. And then for each day, I have a bar. So I have 2 of the RX chocolate sea salt bar. Figured this could like double as dessert as well. And then I have 1 Lara bar. It's the 3 ingredient. It's cherry pie. So it's got, what does it have in it? Almonds, unsweetened cherries, and dates. So I don't think I've had this one before, but we'll try it. So I have a bar for each day, a pouch for each day. I have Element. I have 1 for each day plus 2 extra, because why not? They're lightweight. And another snack that I really like is these Vienna chickpea snacks. There's a piece of hair on them. There's 6 grams of protein and 6 grams of fiber. So, and a serving. And there's 5 servings in this container. I mean, I could eat a whole bunch of these. And then also for dessert or like a motivational snack, I found these Justin's peanut butter dark chocolate candy pieces. So essentially they are like peanut M&Ms or peanut butter M&Ms, I think. Now I always like to double check my ingredients. Produced on equipment that also processes tree nuts, eggs, milk, and wheat. For me, that has never, knock on wood, has never been an issue, you know, processed on. So whether that's just my tolerance level is fine with that, or, you know, if they're cleaning their equipment well enough that it's not like cross-contaminating for me. For people who have anaphylactic allergies, that is not going to work. So I do know that, and whereas like I do have a lot of things that are gluten and dairy free, but not necessarily things that are celiac friendly or anaphylactic dairy allergy friendly. So I just wanted to throw that out there. In this, I'm going to open it up before we go. Once again, didn't want to just like open it up too far in advance. So I'll open it before we go, probably throw in a few cashews and maybe a few raisins in here as well. And then the only thing I don't actually have beside the tortillas in hand is my dried mango. I am a big fan of dried mango. So I do have a package of dried mango that needs to be purchased and placed into my backpack. So other than that, that is all the food that I am bringing on my 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip to the Whites in New Hampshire, as well as, you know, I don't know if I'll end up eating some of this on the way up or the way back. So stay tuned. I will be trying to do my best to video while we are out in the mountains, and hopefully we'll have nice weather and good views when we're there. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for coming along. I hope that I have given you some ideas or inspiration on your backpacking meal ideas if you are gluten-free and or dairy-free. So thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.